guys, welcome back to my channel. So it is that time of year when America's favorite show is back on the air.
I wasted everyone's time. I wasted everyone's everything, and I feel bad.
I'm talking about the Kardashians, keeping up with the Kardashians. And you guys, I'm not about to sit up here in front. I used to keep up with them. I used to watch them faithfully back in the day. They came out when I was like in high school. And I tuned in like so many millions of people, really got sucked into their life, into their dramas. I got emotionally invested and I became a fan of their show, even though like so many of my family members didn't like them. They'd be like, turn off that garbage. Like,
Kylie Jenner to the foyer. I have a little surprise for you. Is that a chicken?
why are you watching that? Like, I was in, I'm like, you guys are hating. So I can understand why so many people tune in. I mean, they're put into our face 24/7 from the media. Even though I don't watch them anymore, I don't follow them on social media. I logged into Facebook like a few months ago when the oldest sister was getting married. And Facebook was showing me like so much information about them and their wedding and their situation, and I don't care, you know? And so these people, this family, is like a media powerhouse, and they are pushed into our consciousness, into our face, like all of the time. So whether you care about them, whether you like them or you don't, they have a huge impact on popular culture. And I could have sworn they ended their show. Like, I remember watching the season finale, everybody was crying, and then now they're back, and they're back on Hulu or whatever. And so as I've been on my spiritual journey, I've detached from so many things, and I detached from watching that show because, to be honest, like especially as a woman, to flip on the TV and see them up there appearing to look so perfect when in reality they're not. They're regular people just like me and you. They have all of this makeup, all of this lights and filters, and then behind that, cosmetic surgery and a huge glam team behind them. Doctors, money, lights, filters, fillers. It's not real, okay? Fake booties, fake cheeks, fake everything. Fake everything. It's not about hating. It's about realizing that when you're just walking through your house like a normal person and you're constantly seeing these images in front of you, it's not good for your mental health, because you start to think that you should be looking like that. Like, that's what's attractive, that's what's appealing, and it's fake. So for my mental health and then for personal reasons, I was just like, I'm cool off of them. They're not helping me evolve, especially once I learned about how they were stealing so much from small creators, like ideas and concepts, myself included. My small independent brand got ripped off. So I just like had a distaste for them. I just stopped watching them, stopped giving them my energy, stopped caring. But it doesn't mean that I dislike them necessarily. And when I still had Hulu last year or earlier this year, I caught a glimpse of their season finale. And I guess they're back like on Hulu, right? And it was all about Tristan cheating on Khloe again, having another baby. How many has he had? He has like 1 million kids. And the reason I'm making this video is because I want to give my perspective. I was on YouTube and I saw, I guess they're back, and I'm not going to go into all their drama because nobody has time for that, and it would probably give you a headache. But I want to warn you guys, like, this is why you do not want to be idolizing celebrities, okay, or idolizing anybody. God is within all of us. God is experiencing, consciousness is experiencing itself through us. So therefore, these stars, you are also made of stardust. God is in them, God is in you. And so you are the celebrity of your own life. And so you don't need to idolize anybody outside of you. You don't need to look up to them, worship them, give them all of your attention, and be so concerned about their life. What about your life? They're not the best examples, because in this crazy world that we're in, the world is really hurting right now, like we as a collective. And so what do you think is going to be shown to us in the media? This family or these situations are reflective of all the pain that people are going through inside. And so like while you're numbing yourself with entertainment, tuning into what they have going on, like you should be more focused on yourself and healing yourself and doing inner work. So when I see like what's happening in their life or what they're showing to the world, it's proving that whether you have a lot of money or not, if you are not willing to do the inner work on yourself, you're gonna be hurting and causing other people pain. Men and women relationships right now are in so much discord because people are refusing to do the inner work. But that's what this channel is about. It's about just like going in and working on yourself to be the best version of yourself, to be coming from a whole place. Self-worth, self-love, it's so important whether you're a man or a woman, because once you unite with somebody else, they're going to be affected. And we're having children, the children are affected, you know. And so I saw this clip of Kim crying at Khloe's baby shower because she decided to have another baby with the man who continuously cheats on her, continuously embarrasses her. It's a toxic relationship. So she said, oh, I don't want to get fat, or whatever excuses she used. So she pays somebody else to have her baby, because their whole brand is about vanity, right? And how they look. So she pays a stranger to have a baby with this guy who's not married to her, who's never committed to her. She chooses to have a boy or whatever. And then in the midst of this, of her surrogate having a baby, it's discovered that he's having a baby with somebody else and, you know, cheated again and all this crap. What I want you guys to pay attention to, the narrative that this show is trying to spin, is that this family, Khloe and whatever, all the sisters, that they're a victim. That they are a victim to Tristan's behavior. Okay, and Kim's crying, oh my God, you don't deserve this, and you're such a good person. Okay, she is not a victim, you guys. And neither are you. We are co-creating our reality, and we all have choices out here. They're not talking about how when this girl, this man that she's with or dealing with, she got with him when, right as he was having a baby with his prior relationship. Like, imagine giving birth to a baby boy and then your man, the father, just leaving to start a whole new life with somebody else. So how is she a victim? He cheats on her while she's pregnant, and so she's not a victim. And this is not about bashing her. This is about recognizing that, like, especially Black men in the media, they're painted to just be these cruel, heartless cheaters, and oh, you know, and it's sad to say, but it's true. And so this young guy, he think he's in his 20s. I'm not saying that he's a victim either. Obviously he's making choices, but he's not married. He's not ready to be having these kids, yet he's doing it. He's just spreading his seed around and leaving everyone to pick up the pieces, especially the kids. And so that's why sacred relationships are so important, you guys, and doing the inner work to heal yourself before you come into union with somebody else. And you know, I feel so strongly about this because I've seen it my whole life. It's been in my own family of people who've come before me, and it's been in my own life. I've been the girl who's had a child with somebody, and then he goes off and makes a baby with somebody else. You know, abandons one child and then just is making more without taking the responsibility, because to parent takes so much responsibility and love, and like, so unhealed wounds, you know. It's not about blaming anybody, but it's about knowing, like, okay, what are we doing as people? And as women, we have a lot of power because we have to open up our legs to receive the man. So it's about working on your self-worth and self-love. And another like narrative that this show spins is that I remember her saying, like, crying when he was cheating, oh my God, I guess me and my daughter aren't worth it. We're not worth him being faithful and staying with our family. But what I want you guys to understand and understand is that somebody else's behavior is not indicative of your self-worth. Okay, so we can't play, it's called self-worth because it's supposed to come from yourself. How somebody treats us is a reflection of what's going on within them, not us. And I also want to speak on this, which is, I'm just keeping it raw with you guys. I told you that I've been on both ends of the stick. I've also been the woman or young girl, I was 18 years old, when the guy was like, I had fallen for and was dating, I found out that he was having a baby with somebody else, like right at the beginning of our relationship, and I chose to stick around. So I can see this from every end, you know, and again, it's about self-respect, having respect for other people, integrity, class, and so nobody's a victim. We're adults, and if you can clearly see that somebody is not ready to be in a healthy relationship, then it's your responsibility to let them go, release attachment, and stop trying to force your self-worth in the situation, like, and be like, oh, well, my validation, like, I need their love to feel good or else it says something about me. No, it doesn't. If somebody abandons you, if somebody cheats on you, if somebody hurts you, that's coming from their own pain. So I know it's easier said than done, but we have to learn to release and let go and let people be on their own journey, and only accept them back into your life if you've actually done healing on yourself and them. You know, otherwise we just keep creating bigger problems. It just really irritated me when I saw Kim crying, you don't deserve this, you know, whatever, you're the victim in this situation.
It's not my fault, not my fault.
And he didn't, blah, 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 which nobody deserves to be cheated on or whatever, but I wonder if they really get how much they are the cause themselves of this situation, and so many out there. I mean, how is this family even famous? Kim sold her sex tape. She exploited her own body. It's public knowledge, which if you didn't know this before Ray J said it, like, you're just a little bit naive, in my opinion. Like, obviously, it was a big gimmick to like sell your sex tape, right? So Paris Hilton, whatever else, like celebrities, if you want to be on. And so millions upon millions of people have seen the sex tape. That's how they gain their notoriety. That's how they gain their fame. That's how they, in a way, gain their fortune, because nobody would know who they are or care about them if it wasn't for Kim busting it wide open for the world to see. So you're selling sex, you're selling lust, and it's not like it stopped with the sex tape. Like, that's what this family is known for. Showing everything, being naked on Instagram, being naked, covered in blood, Kylie. Like, these dark, lustful images, right? So if you're selling lust, then what makes you're gonna attract lustful men? What makes you think they should be committed to you? Your body is not gonna keep a man. This is for everybody. Like, your body cannot keep a man. Lust, what's so dangerous about it is it's so fleeting. It's enticing. It will draw you in, and then it's gone. It's over with. It's done. It's fast. That's why it's a trick. You know, lust can never compare to real love. And you can't win love through your body, and you can't win love through money either. Because I remember them saying, oh, he went and cheated after I threw him his big old birthday party. Okay, well, you can't buy somebody's commitment. You can't buy somebody's affection. You can't buy their loyalty. And you can't buy a booty to make them stay either. So I'm letting you guys know this because I feel like so many young people watch this, even grown people. And we are being sold a message that's just not true and causing so much pain. Your body cannot keep a man. A baby cannot keep a man. Money can't keep a man. You have to know who your worth is internal, and nothing can strip you of it. The love you have for yourself has to outweigh anything else. And then you're not gonna allow people actually will be repelled by you because they're gonna sense your energy. You're gonna know who you are, so you're not gonna allow grown men, grown boys really, in your energy, in your field, in your body, in your heart. You know, and these are just tough lessons that I've had to learn the hard way. And that's why I want to share the love with you guys, because don't be idolizing these people who have so many of their own problems and probably even more, from being scrutinized by the public, being under a microscope, you know, and being messed up here, having some dark stuff happening behind the scenes. Like, don't be led by them. Don't think it's normal. It's not. So that's everything I wanted to tell you guys. It's just about like our self-worth comes from inside. It's all about lessons and healing. Do the inner work on yourself. Like, make your self-love stronger than anything else. And don't idolize celebrities. Like, they're just people just like me and you, you know, and be careful of this whole victim mindset and just like constantly blaming the men. But like, what part did you take in it? Like, if he cheated on someone to get with you, do you think he's not gonna cheat on you? If he's a player before you met him, he's most likely still a player, like if he hasn't worked on himself. If he's not willing to commit to you, marry you, make us like a vow to you, honor you without your body involved, then the love is not real, it's fake. So don't be sad if it crumbles. That's it for me. I hope this was not too harsh or crazy, but it just irritates my soul that like millions are about to be tuning in, giving their energy and attention to this crap. And that's what it is. And they're not the only ones that are messy, but it's like, if we can each work on ourselves, like, it's gonna be better. It's gonna be better. So I'm sending you so much love and power and healing into your life. Take care of yourself. I love you, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.